Wow. My name is Chris, and I am stupid. He was still punch drunk.
I thought. Yeah, I heard from him, David. I beat his ass.
Oh.
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, my running
he got
back.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
My running back had 15 carries for 313 yards and 4 touchdowns on him.
He said, "You sound like a pussy." This is a pussy. You call me a pussy. It's a natural. It's kind of got your skin crawls a little bit, don't you? You feel them hives, don't you? You be like scratching and like, what the fuck is that? Do I got the heebie?
In the draft, MJ.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Today we have an exciting matchup between two teams looking to perform on a big stage. It's the Bills going up against the Lions. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Already? I don't want to lose no more.
As we are inside Ford Field.
Hey, LJ, that's what.
Today our coverage kicks off with a good one here.
That, hey, boy, he be a beast. No, he got A+, 90, yeah. He like 90, 95.
Pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And now this offensive unit, we get a look at their starters. They put up good numbers last week, looking to carry that forward.
Yeah, Brandon, they saw the numbers from last week. They expect to at least replicate them. They think that they can put up bigger numbers this week. They are a confident bunch.
10 yards still left on second down.
I'll go beat you to the punch.
You don't have to draft him to do that.
Now shotgun snap, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man.
The fuck?
That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
An early test, 2 plays in, this is 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 22.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even add a little extra at the end with a short run.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up the second.
1, 2, 3, right back.
Few inches here. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive.
What you got to say it retardedly. 1, 2, 3, right back.
Offensively, you want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the ball, you keep going back to him because he's running around with confidence.
I don't know how to get my toe.
Here to the tailback. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down.
Right back.
And here are the defensive starters. In your own position, you get to talk about the secondary.
The best athletes
on the right back.
Debatable.
Well, we'll see how this goes today. I love the way you put my guys down, but you know this. They've got to cover, and they have to tackle.
Right back.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to
Number 20 got his ass knocked out over there.
It's a loss of 3 yards, and it brings him 4th down. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard
Don't worry about it.
attempt.
You'll get it back. You get it back, big dog. You get it back, big dog.
Just easy to find him by a position. Defensive end, outside linebacker, doesn't matter. He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
Go on the road.
What makes him so disruptive?
You gotta get them old school jokes, man. You like that nigga so black he went to night school and got marked absent.
He's got some surprising quickness as well to get him upfield.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
That nigga so black he speak yoo-hoo. Yes, well they blacks.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Which would explain how good he is in Madden. Imagine we all didn't get no pussy. Alright, imagine we didn't get no pussy, boy. We be motherfucking superstars too.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at
Oh
the
yeah, you
41.
did call your pussy,
A
Chuck.
good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Fuck, boy.
For a second there, I
Boy.
thought that might break big. Screen pass.
Gotta hit it
Looked
with
like
the
it was
boy.
coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone
Right now,
for a
baby.
Buffalo touchdown. Their
Oh,
dangerous
hell.
wide receiver. His 14th touchdown
Souffle,
now of the year.
cinnamon roll.
And the Bills have taken
German
the
chocolate
early
cake.
lead. He's
Is
got
that
it. They'll
is that
see
is that
opening
shrimp?
drive
Oh, is that
field
shrimp?
goal.
Oh,
Touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
shrimp. Oh, yeah, peas and carrots.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will
Oh,
send
is that
this one
beef?
away.
Oh, goddamn, Beijing beef. Oh, goddamn.
Hey, Chuck, I sent it to you.
Down here at about the 17-yard line. And Detroit getting set
We
to
got
go
barbecue
now.
sauce.
And fortunate to get points
I want
on the board
barbecue
last
sauce.
time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
You'll get
The
barbecue
kickers
sauce?
in
Yeah.
today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Yeah,
They gotta feel
Justin.
good about
Stop that
They gotta
shit.
make sure they love him up because he's
Your
a great
sexy
man.
Now we'll
voice.
see if that
Welcome
offense
to the
can
Quiet
put 6
Storm
on the board here.
with your
We'll
host,
see.
Jay
Throwing for his
Harrison.
running back, and he's got it
How you doing
complete.
today, ladies and girls?
Good for 16,
I'm here to
and
talk to
the
y'all
drive will
about
continue.
We can talk all we want
the Arizona Cardinals and our house right there.
It's also a game of mismatches.
How
They're
everybody
trying to
doing
create
out
one
there?
Getting it to their back out of the backfield.
Skibbity doobity. Wow,
As we
wow,
often say,
wow.
get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just
Shibbity
about every
doobity.
time.
Smell of
And
that.
it's
Wow,
incomplete.
wow,
Boy, he doesn't
wow.
drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the
Welcome to the
bottom
Quiet
line is,
Storm.
that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass. Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen. And it sets up a 3rd down.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. That's a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Hey, y'all want to see MJ? Y'all want to hear MJ when he be reading at the school, at his home
Just a
school?
couple of yards
All right,
shy of a
MJ,
first
read.
down here
The
on
fox
3rd
jumped
down.
over the fox. Mah.
Looking to throw. He rifles it.
Mah.
Intercepted.
Mah.
Goes right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Mah.
see what I thought? Did you just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass? It's free safety. Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house.
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream of being that player. I just never was.
That's fielded in the end zone. So the Lions offense ready to go.
Hell yeah, I saw it. That shit was good. Didn't that shit fuck you up?
All yellow.
In the pistol.
And you see the ending of it. Well, I got a fire stick, so I saw it at home.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Well, it is not science fiction.
They told
Think
me
about
I
it.
came. My broadcast just went down.
No, you gotta
That's
think
good,
about what they
Chuck.
were saying. That they were saying that these people with these DIDs are maybe not as crazy as what we think. Maybe they have unlocked parts of the brain that we can't unlock.
You don't have to be his height to make a great play.
But that shit was big because he was like, he came out with like 4 different
Say what?
personalities. I was like, God damn.
To throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
I mean, he played the shit out this play. Especially the little kid he was playing. He hit that one like a nail on that one.
To throw now on first down. Fighting his
Man, come in my room and we can play the records. I love Kanye West.
Get it down here to the 43.
What the fuck? That's it. Damn, that sound like MJ. When you were talking like that lady, yeah.
Huh?
And then one of the personalities was a pervert.
I can't hear you.
So they complete the pass and now they face a second down.
They should make that the house of Rydell. All these personalities come out.
Here in the eye. And they'll go on the ground. And nothing doing.
See, what I like is when Tech Bell be trying to mac in the background with his microphone on. That should be funny as hell.
They'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
You're like, baby, I will suck all the hair off that nipple, baby. I will. What you say? He be practicing?
Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield, try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He ain't combed all his murky fur. Monkey fur is
So
on point.
Has it first and 10.
Oh, he macking hard.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Baby, you let me play with it, I'll talk to you.
To the 39. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Well, clearly one of his
baby, they talked about, you know, they're my friends. Right, hold on, here you go.
Things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does because
You're
your goal
gonna
is
get
to move the
low.
quarterback
Yeah,
off his
you talking about
initial
pussy right
spot
now.
when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits.
Woman, would you give me a piece of that pussy? Would you do that for me?
It actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Oh, don't go to bed on my ass. Just go to bed, nigga.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Let's make sure my room ready when you get there. Shit.
4 wide receivers.
I want polka dots and pink elephants in my shit.
To throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good. But when you can couple that with contact
He went to the
on it,
super
that
school
leads
of
to an
suckage.
incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Oh, there you go, MJ. Tell him. He not good. He just thinks
So
he's
coming
good.
on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got
Oh,
here.
my goodness.
This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What that?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Bills getting set to go. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, you know, you can wear my drawers, dog. You can wear my drawers.
We've run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
These guys told us, these guys being the coaches, they wanted to really stretch the field, get the ball down deep. They were able to do that
Maybe he
here.
is talking to
And
us.
you know when you stretch the field, you often leave guys in one-on-one situations, and that allows your better athletes to go up and get the football. I love the preparation that they put into this. They made it a priority, and they got what they expected.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And give him 15 more, and it's another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme.
He's saying some unholy ass shit.
Out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback.
Ass, toes, elbows, all that shit.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the
Pickles,
exact
tomatoes,
right throw.
potatoes.
Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Go to bed, Chuck. Go to bed,
So
your ass
incomplete
to
on
shit.
first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Shit.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. A big-time drop.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo.
He said that shit with passion.
And his kick is indeed good.
What you mean, dude?
And that
What
will
you said
extend
was
their
supposed to
lead
do.
here to 17-6. So the drive stalls out, but they are able
Just
to put
because I
4
had it
points
between
on
our
the board.
legs don't mean what we have ain't special.
No problems converting there.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across
I mean,
the 20,
it could be like a clitoris or
as he's
something.
marked down at the 21-yard line. So here come the Lions now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable.
Blitz coming and down.
Jay Harrison, you are uncomfortably gay.
The safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
No, I'm just saying you're uncomfortably gay. Leave me alone.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll turn. And got his man.
Where the fuck All-Star Weekend at?
A big play there for Detroit. 47
That's because y'all don't like y'all don't like trainings in the bathroom.
Even when it's thrown on time is very difficult, but when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost
transgender bathroom.
He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him, and now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment.
Well, y'all had it, but guess what happened? Y'all being rednecks down there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a first set of downs.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running around and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before
until you rate one of their kids. Like you rate one of Trump's kids, they have secret abortion like a motherfucker. That's a big-ass black kid in the Trump family. Hi, Maddie.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on
Trying
second
to be quiet about it. He said, what makes you different? My dick. Dick makes me different.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that's 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism. Great hand.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I never seen that. I never seen that. I've never seen that.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And
Gay.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3
He said you got a boner for a nigger.
She looks. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Goddamn, Bree.
And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
No.
So
That
stop
didn't
it. They like, dude, stop it. Oh, wow. Alright, one secret is you leave me the fuck alone.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Oh, pick that, baby.
Incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion.
I'm trying to finesse it.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
All right, man. Congratulations.
So effective when you hit it just right.
Right, there you go.
Get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of
No,
steam.
get away.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Offense working with, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here we go. 3-19. 3-19. 54's Mike. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Check.
They'll come out throwing. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Who you playing, Darkside?
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
Let me see what this Hunter Chug Rocket
He
again.
fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game.
Oh, he missed the Bumby.
Yeah, when you've had that much
success, missed it.
Let's try and put a stop to it.
He missed the shit out of that.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch.
It was overthrown.
Never make the mistake with the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Taken in at the 22. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. They'll get 23 yards there, and it'll be first down Lions.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Come on,
He's going to
block
find
it.
his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
That's what I plan on doing. I felt when I ran into the back of my block.
From the D-line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He dropped it. Come on, man. You got to fix that shit. Fix these nuts in your mouth, bitch.
It's a nut. The slap nuts.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They get him that time.
Win, lose, or draw, you still be a one-ass, faggot-ass bitch, no matter what you say.
Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive
You
coordinator
like
found some
assholes,
success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
I know, that's what your bitch said the other night.
Now on look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out.
What's up?
He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Yeah, I started doing that a long time ago. For some reason, they stopped doing this shit. I just gave up on it.
4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down after a good game. 23 yards on the play. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with a running back.
This nigga trip.
Good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well
Oh, you a
done.
bitch, what? Oh, okay.
Second down following the run. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go. 3-19. Watch it now, buddy. Alex Leopard.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Let's go.
they'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And his pass is
Come on, Mobley, jump up, dog.
Time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And here come the Bills. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Rolling to his left. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that 2nd attempt. They'll come out in the pistol. On play action, they'll throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Yeah.
Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Slurpy.
On the ground there, they're now left with 3rd and 6. And quickly they get to the line.
Slurpy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly.
Come on, dog. He just ran right past him off the ball.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a
How did you not intercept that, Darkside?
That's what I'm saying.
They're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
So the offense has it 6-yard line.
They will let me.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I think he did that.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one.
I named the Steelers to lose.
the
I don't think he lost to the Bengals.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, it's a forced win. Huh.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Huh.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back.
I was disappointed. I wanted to see if I could make the playoffs.
They need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up, not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Now let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
He's got time. Going down the middle, and it's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Okay.
Trying to lay one up deep. He's got it at the 15. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the time, they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Yeah.
Second down
in the
following
game
the
with
incompletion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit. Even though I'm not rooting for either team, that was awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. I actually hear a tune being warbled.
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming.
No, they had me stuck on my defensive tackle. I couldn't even get off of him.
Out finished.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out now come the Lions. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you call.
He won't let me run. Vice versa.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Here we go. 3-19.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30.
That's what he get paid the big bucks for.
Yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
All right, here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out here in the eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I know the toss
missed
play
the shit out of
begins
it.
with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And there just continues to be no
right,
other
deal.
run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The Bills there that time to make the stop. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they almost had
Come on,
another.
y'all gotta get. It's time to soak
All
up on
over
this
the
side.
football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
No, you said the right word.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry up. That one looks like he'll throw here. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That was an
That's mono.
interception, but on the field, the guys are
That's
picking
mono and mono.
What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Put him on Colvin. Colvin on the left side.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the big cushion.
Yeah, left
In the
side.
final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than
All
being
right.
up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it.
All right.
When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the
Yeah,
week,
that's right side.
going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big gain there for the Bills. 38 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. You can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here.
It's a try.
I said a nano.
And I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
No, Jack Patriot.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5.
Swerve.
That one goes for 36 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen? They can get that far downfield and complete a pass. You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep in the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on deep.
He was mobile.
He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Ooh, that dunker hit him too. 91 hit power.
Here by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now, this one was over a while ago. As they just
I
on to their big
can't never
lead.
get that off right there, that inside. He always come off crooked.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a
I
fair
mean,
catch
shit.
signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Left side.
They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's
90,
the message if
94.
you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like
Yeah.
this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it.
Yeah.
Because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And got his man complete. 30 yards on the pickup there. And the Lions are going to have a first. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
He's going to let it fly. And a little bit of consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast.
That was my,
so you play him
my
for
slot
that. That's
receiver.
the
I just
number one
put him
thing you
over
want
there.
to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower.
Nah,
Get him to
he's
start the
90,
speed a little bit as a
94,
defensive
93
back,
XL, I
and then
think.
explode and go, as we saw there.
Good game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Ford Field.
And what about that one when you threw it, my safety came down on it and they wouldn't let me click on to him. No, they wouldn't let me click on to the safety because I was gonna jump up and pick it. They had me stuck on my defensive lineman. It'll be wild for your call. I think his speed a 90, so you probably would call me probably like a 40, something like that.